Hey guys, this is Chris Dewey from May River Medicare. One of the biggest mistakes that I see folks make is they get a Medicare supplement. Usually it's the Plan G. When they turn 65, I noticed it a lot where in my area, in Hilton Head and Bluffton, they'll get a Blue Cross or a brand name like an AARP, Plan G. And then, 70, 71 years old comes around and they're like, holy cow. I started out at 100. I'm paying 185. What's going on? It's real simple. You don't have an agent that calls you every year to check on you to reset those rates. So let's take a look right here. Here's a 70-year-old male in Beaufort County, whether it's in Hilton Head. It's Jasper County. It's the same rates. So for a 70-year-old, you can get a Plan N. But let's go to the Plan G. It seems like everybody in this area's got the Plan G. I don't know why. The Plan N and the Plan G are virtually identical. The only difference is after you pay the $240 Part B deductible, with the Plan N, you got a little copay. You go to the doctor's visit, you $0 to $20 doctor visit. Never more than 20. Average is about 13 or 14 a doctor's visit. And you have a $50 ER visit. There's something called excess charges. Don't even worry about it. In my 13 years, I've never come across a real easy way to prevent. Put it this way, 97% of all doctors take Medicare. All right, and the 3% that don't are usually psychiatrists, counselors, or podiatrists. And all you got to do is go to Medicare.gov, type in the doctor's name. And if he takes Medicare, if he's one of the 97% that does, then you don't need to worry about it. But the Plan G rates are going to, and are already starting to skyrocket. And I'm going to show you that in a second. But okay, so you might say, hey, Chris, I'm a 70-year-old. I've had Mutual of Omaha now for a long time. You're not paying 123. You're paying about like 180, in that range, 180, 185 a month. Why? Because you haven't reset your rates. You don't have an agent like me that's calling you every year and saying, all right, stay put this year or it's time to change. And the second biggest mistake, people are going into the Plan G blindly. I included a study. So underneath this video, you'll be able to see a Plan G versus Plan N, independent study done by Cigna. That's another story. By the way, if you have Cigna, Medicare Supplement, I've got to call all my Cigna clients today. They're selling their book of business. It's going to be a closed book of business, which means no more new healthy people are going to enroll in it. They're selling it to a company by the name of Medco, not Medico, it's Medco. And what that means is healthy people that can pass underwriting, no longer going to the C. You're just having an older, sicker group of people in the Cigna. It doesn't matter if it's the Plan G, the Plan N, they're selling it, their supplemental, their Advantage, everything. And they send out letters to everybody. Same with Prosperity Life. If you have one of those supplements, huge red flag. Prosperity Life, though, was actually nice enough to say in their letter to my clients, look, guys, we are no longer taking Medicare Supplement clients. We're closing. You can keep your same Medicare Supplement with us, but we want to let you know because there's no healthy new to 65 people replenishing or healthy people that are passing underwriting. There's a good chance your rates are going to go up very steeply over the next few years. So if you're healthy enough, here's the key. If you don't have COPD, cancer, you haven't had a heart attack in the last 24 months, I can probably find you a supplement where you're going to pay $60 to $70 less a month. And I'm reaching out to people 70, 71, 72 that have had the same plan since they were 65. Big no-no. Let me just ask you this. If you have the Plan G, are you paying $101 a month for a 70-year-old male? I don't think so. And best thing you could do is if you're a husband, wife, or even single, take a close look at the Plan N. Humana 82, Allstate 76, both A-rated carriers. Love Medico 87. These are my three top carriers that I use. I stay away from ARP for numerous reasons. And then if you got Blue Cross, let's look at the Plan G Blue Cross. $175 a month versus $101 a month. $75 savings. So, and then you add the wife on, there's another $75. It's $150 savings. Well, Chris, I just feel comfortable. Blue Cross has been paying my bills. They all pay your bills. They're standardized. A Plan G with Allstate is the same as a Plan G with Guaranteed Trust in Life or Transamerica, or Blue Cross at 175, or State Farm at 168, Aetna 155. So I like to pick carriers that are A-rated on this side of the fence, and I think I deserve your business because I'll call you every 3 months. But with supplements, I'll call you every year. We'll make sure your drugs are all in good shape. I use a Canadian pharmacy for drugs like Eliquis. My clients only pay about $30 for a 60-day supply through Canada. Drugs like Xarelto. There's a lot of drugs that you can the drug plans are going to get worse. See, here's the thing. Next year, your maximum worst case scenario for your drug plan is $2,000. If you pay $2,000 out of pocket, you're done for the rest of the year. But these insurance companies, what do you think they do when the government says, insurance company, you can only allow people $2,000 a year in maximum out of pocket for drugs? What are they going to do? It's already happening. They're going to jack the prices up. They're going to jack your premiums. They're going to jack the prices up for Eliquis, Xarelto, drugs like Ozempic, which is already very high. If you don't have an agent that's looking for alternative methods to get you your drugs cheaper, or constantly every year call you to first try to get you off the plan G on the plan M, but some people won't listen to me, that's fine. I'd rather pay 101 than 175 with Blue Cross. And I'll leave on this, guys. So these are old videos back in 2019, 2020 that I sent to folks. Let me show you here real quick. Good example. Mutual of Omaha in 2019 for the Plan G was 106. My client just got, a few months ago, got a rate increase. His Plan G went up to 189. He's 71 years old, 189. All right? And if we look at the Plan G with Mutual of Omaha, it is 123. So do they reward people for staying with Mutual of Omaha? No. Okay? Because if you were brand new and you went into the Plan G at 70 years old, you pay 123. My guess is you're paying in the 180 to 185 range for a Plan G if you're 70, 71 years old. My clients are. So what we got to do is reset those rates. You can change Medicare supplements any time of year you want. So if you're 70, 71 or worse, even older, and you've been on the same plan for a while and you're semi-healthy, call me. 843-227-6725. Medicare Supplement. Medicare is all I do. Not going to try to sell you a long-term care policy, thank God. Look at those premiums. Actuaries were wrong on that, weren't they? Not going to try to sell you a fixed indexed annuity, because let's face it, the market is very emotional. It goes up, it goes down, and usually it's got big swings. It goes up 25, 30% one year, then it's down 20% the next year. If you put you in a fixed index annuity, you're missing the big upside, and I don't mess with any of that. I could, but there's one thing I do better than anybody in this area, and that's Medicare. Medicare supplements, drug plans, vision and dental, that's my niche. So if you don't have an agent like me, or if you don't have an agent, you don't pay me anything for my services. My services are free. It's like house and car insurance. Whether you go direct or through an agent, it's the same premium. It doesn't matter. I saw someone on Nextdoor in Bluffton that said, you need to go with the Plan G and not use an agent. Cut them out so they don't get commissions. Completely idiotic statement. He took the statement off Nextdoor. I love Nextdoor. It cracks me up. But you pay us nothing. The insurance company pays us separately. It goes for their administrative fees. So if you go with Allstate at 101 for a 70-year-old Plan G, if you go direct, you're still going to pay 101. If you use an agent, you're still going to pay 101. The only difference is I am an independent broker. I'm licensed with all these companies. I know that I would never put a new person in Cigna because they got a closed book of business and the rates are going to skyrocket. Allstate Humana is great. Why would I ever in a million years, unless I wanted a larger commission, because we get paid 22% of the annual premium, the insurance company pays that. Why would I ever in a million years put you in Blue Cross at 175 when we get you Allstate or Humana in the 101 to 108 range? Do you want to work with an agent with integrity that's going to call you every year and check on you, make sure your drugs are okay, find alternative methods to getting your drugs through Canada? I think outside the box. That's my strength. Would love to help you guys. You have a great day. Bye-bye.